Hi guys.
What's going
Thank
on?
you everybody for coming.
Mm-hmm.
Janice, PNN, VS,
What's up?
Vicky, I seen you up there earlier. So thank you guys.
Yeah.
Me
Thank
and
you,
Brett,
everybody. Another
me
week,
and
you
Brett
know.
had same thoughts. He texted and asked about having Nat on, and I'm like, that's hilarious because I was literally thinking the same thing.
I was like, because Nat usually says she misses the streams. I'm like, and she had a catch yesterday. I'm like, yo, did you talk to her? Maybe she'll come up
Right.
and speak on the catch a little bit.
Yep.
Why not?
Right.
Yeah,
So
for
worked out
sure.
perfect. Worked out perfect.
It really did.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly, Janice. That is awesome.
Yep.
Thank you, PNN, for sharing on the guild. It's so weird to say the gilded now and not Discord.
It is. It is.
But I honestly, I don't know how you guys feel about it already, but I kind of like it better than Discord, to be honest. Like the
You,
setup, it's a
mm,
little like, I feel like for me anyway, because I'm not tech savvy, there's a lot
mm.
more buttons to push. Like there's more things to do. So it's entertaining for me because I'm the one setting up
Yeah.
Jay's server. Um, but it's also annoying because I don't get it. See, PNN
Yeah.
like you. Let's see.
Well, I mean,
Uh,
we were
what?
so
What?
used to Discord, you know what I'm saying? We
Yeah,
were so used to it, and the interface of Discord was so, like ungilded. Like, every time I press a button, my phone vibrates and stuff, which it didn't on
yeah.
freaking Discord.
Oh yeah, mine does too. I
We would
changed
just,
my notification settings on Gilded.
hmm
So like I have it so I'll get the notifications for like when PNN does the like the catches and stuff, the notifications for those. My
hmm
phone will go off for those, like any YouTube notifications out of there I'll get. Um and I just shut them off for almost everywhere else. I just will check in there periodically. You know what I mean? So
hmm
that way it's not like going off,
yeah,
like crazy.
yeah,
And
yeah. No, I just
I
never
didn't
went in
know,
the settings,
right.
to do that. Yeah.
And I didn't know you could do, and then just said you can do the sounds, vibrations, and notifications. I didn't know. I just literally shut off, shut off all notifications.
Yeah, that's what
Like,
I do too. Yeah, because you get too many. I only do at mentions, but I'm gonna go into the settings now.
it makes it a
And
lot easier. I mean, there is already, no lie, there is a huge difference in how often my phone is going off.
yeah,
Like,
of
it was
course.
bad. It was
Yeah,
really bad
and
because I mean, you figure we're in any of the catchers servers, or you know what I mean. So it's repeatedly. It's every time someone says something in any of the channel or
hmm
threads. You know what I mean. So it does get overwhelming for sure.
yeah, right, Janice,
But
right. It's annoying, absolutely.
it
But
is.
Alex is supposed to be starting gilded, but I'm in CC units. Colorado Pet Patrol, LC, Minor Defense,
I don't
PNN, PP
understand it.
Mass, PP Toronto.
Yeah, that's why
What
I have
happened then?
to. She doesn't understand the gilded. She was saying, I
I
think.
have, yeah, I
Oh,
don't understand Gilded at all.
oh,
I have PNN and
and then
That's
Gilded.
what
I
I
That's
did
about it.
PNN at mentions.
I have my own server. And then I'm in it's called UPNN, which is me, Inquiry, and who's the third one? It's me, Inquiry, and Saint. The three of
Yeah,
us have a server. It's
yeah.
it's Inquiry server, but and then
And I
we
don't know
just
how
post
to
some stuff over
find
there.
servers.
Right. You
hmm
don't know how to do what now?
I don't know how to find servers. Like, I don't know how to do
So,
anything
I
in
mean,
here.
people can. What I did was go into PNN's server, and they have a thread or channel, whatever you call it, labeled like Catchers servers or something, or Catchers Gilded, and you can find any. of the links for the applications to join any of the servers that are on Gilded.
Yeah.
Because I have
Gotcha.
PP Toronto, I have CC Unit, obviously PP Mouse because I made it.
Oh, I'm not a member of PNN server. I thought I
I'll make
applied
sure I
already.
send you a link. You might be able to just search it because I think I searched up.
Oh, I'm in it right now answering questions.
Oh, yeah, the application, yeah. And the other thing I didn't know, I adore you too, Lala.
What's up,
Um,
Vlad? What's up,
hey,
Lala?
Vlad. So I didn't know that there is two different links when you do Gilded, right? So I was trying to post the link to invite people to the PP Mass Gilded last night when he was live. However, I sent them the link to just join outright, but
Mm-hmm.
there is a link when you get into the application section, which is the one I should have been doing just to make sure there's no crazies coming in and causing
Yeah.
issues. So I wanted to do just the application one only. And of course luckily it was all good people who joined last time. So, but now I know that there's two separate invitation links, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So thank God I figured it out.
All right, well, I just made a server. It's called Nat the Pred Rat. It looks like I'm giving myself two different names now. I don't care. I rat on Preds and I go bananas on them. There we go.
I was just gonna say, I think we all pretty much understand that anyway,
Hey,
especially
Yeah, and
after
Irene.
last
What's up?
night.
I've
Hello,
already been
Irene. Thank you for
a
coming.
rat before with on my back in the day, checking kids' knees at the skate park, hitting on them in the knee with a hammer. If they said ouch, I knew they didn't have knee pads on.
You
Yeah.
would be the one too. You're
You're
like,
just
Yo, if
being
I had to
yourself.
wear
That's
knee
it.
pads,
yeah,
everybody got
right?
to wear knee pads.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's too funny. Let's see. Dragonfly said, Nat, we were doing my daughter's fundraiser during your catch last night, so I missed it, but we'll definitely be watching it later. So proud of you.
Oh, it's all right, Kenzie. You know that's more important. I hope the fundraiser went well.
Yeah, definitely. I hope so too, for sure. Hello, Miss Chantal. How are you, beautiful?
Now I gotta look
Ooh,
in different places, or I'll put the chat down like right in front of my phone. So
there you go.
I got like
Hey,
a whole bunch
Burrito
of
Head.
phones going on here.
And I know I missed someone else. Oh, Pterodactyl. I always want to say pterodactyl every time I see their name.
Mm.
Oh, and Guns have been here. I think someone said, yep. And hello, Guns. So I think now I might have said everybody's name. But thank you guys so much for coming. So this week, we're basically just kind of doing a catch up, check in kind of thing. And since Nat decided to go awesomely bananas on a pred last night, we figured it's a good idea to have her on here and,
Yeah, Mr. Craig Leadbeater. It was either I don't know how you pronounce his last name, but it was Craig Leadbeater or Leadbeater, however you want to pronounce it.
Mm.
But it's spelled
Oh my God,
exactly how it sounds.
that's so weird.
A lead
And then
beater.
next week we'll have an anonymous survivor story up next week. So just so everybody's aware, you know, make sure everybody's polite and positive,
Mm.
Oh yeah, Vlad, I know. Most disgusting chats I've read. Like the
Yeah,
donut was so extra. Or so extra, man.
I know.
It,
I said the
like if
same thing as
anybody has
soon
any
as
questions for me or anything about the catch, I don't know why he ran into a
P-
dead end, but
PNN
he
said
did.
I was weak when Nat told him to spit out his gum, and I was laughing. As soon as Jay
Mm-hmm.
said, "Is he chewing his tongue?" I'm like, I was wondering the same thing, but I thought I was the only weirdo thinking that until Jay said it. And you're like, "Are you chewing your tongue? That's
Mm.
gum. Don't you spit that out?" I was like, "Yeah, spit it out."
How long did it take for you to
I'm
live?
pretty
For you
sure
to,
he swallowed it. And somebody in the chat said he looks like a swallower. I think it was Janice maybe that said that.
I seen a comment like that. Yeah,
Did
I
you?
seen something like that. Yeah.
Definitely
It
is a
was so
swallower because
funny.
he told this 14-year-old he couldn't wait to swallow my big load.
Oh
Mm.
my God. I said that too, Vlad. She did very good calming that guy down, the bystander that wanted to beat his butt so bad. And
Yeah,
she did
I had to
so good.
calm that
Like,
guy down. Like, dude, it's
yeah,
not worth jail time. Like, think about it that way. You want to be in
yeah,
jail for this loser? No, you don't. So
right.
just relax, buddy. You called the cops. He did his
Yeah,
good deed, and he wore the perfect shirt that day.
he
We, the
did.
people, are pissed off.
Yeah,
That was awesome.
that was really, it was a really good shirt.
How long did it
Very
take you to
Joe
get him, Nat?
420. How long did it take me to get him? The
Yeah.
conversation started on Saturday
I was gonna
and
say it was definitely a couple
carried
days. Yeah.
on. We didn't meet Saturday night. He wasn't able to. He had work late. Sunday I had plans. So and then I told him that my mom worked on Monday or Tuesday. He said Tuesday night.
Mm.
And so he chatted with me for 4 days straight. It's Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then all day on Tuesday. So
Mhm.
it wasn't like this like a quick 30-minute Grinder meetup. He could have easily went back on Grinder and found a man his own age. He
Yep.
chose to speak to me as a 14-year-old boy for 4 days.
Yeah.
And
Right.
he was still on Grinder while I was chatting with him because because I would go back on Grinder to like see
Hmm.
if he was still on there, and he did hit me. He sent me a couple more messages on Grinder, but I never
Yep.
responded once I get his phone number because there's no point. I get off
Right.
Grinder and
Mhm.
then I leave it alone until I catch
Yep.
the predator. Because when I talk to too many at once, and then you get banned like that. So
Right.
the way I do it is I keep it very organized.
Yeah. I figured it must have been a couple of days because I remember texting about it. Maybe even it was over the weekend, and you wanted to get them, and was like, it's gonna be a catch during the week. So I was like, all right, cool.
Mhm.
Even listening to his chats, then I'm like, oh my God, like this poor girl. Let's
Yeah, it was
see.
good. It was good. I was on the phone when it was taking place, but so I wasn't fully like involved in it like I normally would be. So I was watching it, but I had talking in my ear. But it looked
Yep.
pretty
It's
good.
all good.
And what happened? Did you accidentally end the
He
first
got,
live,
oh
or did
yeah,
was that?
oh
Oh.
no. So what happened was while I was trying to like stop the other guy, my thumb slipped at the top of the screen and like the
Mm,
notification bar came down and it made it go black. So when I saw people writing black screen, I ended the stream real quick and
Yeah.
started it up right back up again. Um, So I was originally supposed to give the statement last night, but they interviewed him for so long at the police station that I had to go in at 8 o'clock this morning. He
I was
admitted
wondering.
he admitted everything to the detective.
He looks
They seized his phone, so he doesn't have a phone right now.
good.
They're getting a warrant right currently to go through it, and
Hmm.
he was arrested and charged with attempted second child degree luring, attempted endangering the welfare of a child, and attempted sexual assault on a child. And I'm sure there are going to be more charges as the prosecutor goes through these chat logs because
Right.
he asked me for naked pictures. I didn't send any. And he
Right.
also sent some pretty disgusting pictures, as you all know, to
mhm.
me.
I know.
So
We were dying when
and
you told the cop, like, this is his butthole picture. We're like, oh,
Mm,
this
and
poor cop.
mm.
cool about this one is the detective was saying every prosecutor's different. This prosecutor does not require my phones. The screenshots were enough. But
Good.
from my catch before, from the NASCAR Predator, the one I did with Cam, the guy that ran, the prosecutor wanted both phones and everything. So I'm still waiting to hear back about that. I'm still waiting to hear about Dan. The detective was like, Nat, can you do this in another town? Because you're putting a lot of work on my desk right now. So
Mhm.
he
It's
goes,
like,
we're a
well,
small town. So
the streets will be cleaned up enough, like people will be warned, you know what I mean? So,
yeah, and
um,
here's another thing. I called the apartment complex where he lives this morning. And
Mhm.
the girl called me back. She left a message, and when I called back, the first lady I talked to, she was like, "Oh, you're the girl that called." She sounded excited, like you're the girl that called about Craig in A11, right? I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "What?" I'm like, "Don't worry, he's arrested. The police handled the situation and everything." She's like,
Yeah.
"Yes, awesome." But I'm like, "Can I still talk to Nicole?" She said,
Yeah.
"Sure." And as she's transferring me over, I could hear her go, "Yes."
That's probably
Mm.
because
So
there's
yeah,
kids in there. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? They
So
run
oh
that
no,
building,
listen,
so they're
this gets,
liable.
but it gets worse.
Mm-hmm.
That lady was awesome. So I talked to Nicole. She's like, "Did you call Gloucester Township Police?" I said, "Ma'am, I couldn't call Gloucester Township Police because he came to Haddon Township to meet the child. The crime did not happen in Gloucester Township. But I want to let you know that he did get arrested." She's like, "So why are you telling me this?" I said, "Because children live in your complex, and I'm
Right.
telling you for the safety. Like,
Yep.
it's a safety concern. Like,
Yeah,
you have
'cause God
somebody that
forbid
was
if
just
you're outside at the
arrested."
playground
Yeah,
and there's
I
kids
said,
out there, like parents want to know. What the hell?
my friend literally said that that guy has hit on him as like when he was a teenager before, and this guy is 56 years old.
Yeah, I
So
was gonna say.
this guy's been creeping on children. He's not registered. He better be after this. Um,
Yeah.
so yeah, I was just calling to let them know for safety purposes. She didn't have to be like, "But why are you telling me?"
Yeah, like what's
Because I,
the
for my
for? You
concern
did
for the
great thing.
children and the
Yeah.
families that live there. That's why I'm telling you.
I can't stand people like that because it's like you're running and operating this building or managing it, whatever her position is. Either way, she is in control of that property, meaning these children who play at the playgrounds there or what have you, they're outside around somebody like that. Had if it was me running a building like that, I'd be like, if you need anything from me, like let me know. Thank you. Like,
Yeah, and I was like, I
you
just want to
know.
let you guys know that he got arrested, and I'm concerned for the safety of the children that especially live
They
in the A building.
Yeah, and what they should do, I mean, that lady's probably not going to do it because she sounds like a complete Karen, but what they should be doing is notifying all the parents in that building,
Well,
so
maybe the
you
other lady, the first lady I
right.
spoke to, will.
Yeah,
Maybe
I think
she
she
will.
probably would,
Or
yeah.
maybe after this ends, I'll call back later and I feel like Nicole did not handle it properly. And
Yeah,
she needs to get Gloucester Township Police out of her freaking head because
right.
it
It has
didn't
nothing
happen in Gloucester. And they would
no.
tell me Gloucester Township would be like, "Why are you telling me this? It
Plus the
you want
departments would be speaking anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, it's
your
stupid."
job is to focus on wherever the meetup was. You know what I mean? But I think, yeah, I think it would be worth calling again and speaking to whoever the first lady was and just let her know. Like, I felt as though, she didn't handle it very well and she seemed as though she wasn't concerned about, maybe taking care of it, notifying parents. Like, I'm not going to tell you
I
what
have
to
an
do
idea.
with
I'm
this
going on
building,
Facebook.
but,
I'm going on
you know,
Facebook and seeing if there's an Autumn Ridge group. That's the apartment complex he lives in.
there probably is. Yeah, most of those
I'm
complexes
I'm gonna
have.
I'm gonna go find it right now.
Yeah.
Autumn Ridge
Mm-hmm.
Community. There we
You're
go.
right, Janice. Janice said they need to feel a financial threat. I think honestly though, Janice, I feel like that's partially why that Karen was that way, because she probably looks at it as, well, now this complex looks bad because this person is dead. Do you know what I'm saying? But like, to be honest, you look a hell of a lot better if you're telling these parents and notifying them. You know what I mean? Like, it's not your fault the dude turned out to be that way. If he had nothing on his record when he applied there, then what can you do?
Yeah.
Um, but
Mm-hmm.
hello, Mrs. P. Mass. Thank you for coming, sissy. Love you. Um,
Hey
and
Mary.
then
Yo, why isn't she a mod in here?
I have,
Mm.
but she never comes in here, but I got to give her a wrench when I come out of here just so she'll have it. PNN said my break is over. I'll come back and watch this when I get off. Thank you, Variety, Jules, and Nat, for all you do. Have a great day, chat. Thank
Enjoy the
you.
rest of your day at work.
Love you, Em. And hi, Daps Diary. 'Cause I didn't say hi to you before. And Pred Hunters, Indiana. I didn't say hi to you. Or Florida Hacker. So hi to all of you that I did not say hi. Oh, good, Joe. Would they already call you once and then make you do a second, like doing like the second call or whatever, or did they just say they're not calling it until 2? Hopefully,
Oh, it
hopefully,
sounds like it sounds like the case will be called at 2.
right. But because like sometimes what they'll do is they'll come in the morning and they'll announce certain ones to do just after lunch type of thing, or they'll do a first call if they're missing stuff. Okay, Jay said they're extra slow. But yeah, sometimes if they're missing things when they go through the case the first time, they'll say, we'll call it again after lunch kind of thing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Actually,
Oh, okay.
there is not a
They
community for this
need more.
place.
That makes sense, Jay. So hopefully that's good news, though, that they're doing second call so they can get whatever other, shit they need to get. So that'll be
Mm-hmm.
a lot better. I always feel like in cases like that, it's a lot better to do the second call to get everything in order, you know.
Yeah.
I'm writing an email to Autumn Ridge corporate right now.
There you go. I would too. I mean, and let them know, how Nicole handled it and just let them know like clearly you don't run the building, so you have no say, but you just feel as disgusting as that guy was, the families in that building that he's from should absolutely be notified, and
As
whatever they do is clearly up to them, but you know,
long as we
it's
can get a
just
paper trail started, also, that's. I
right.
mean, the exposure is very important. The public exposure, because somebody always knows the pred or knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. But
Yep.
starting a legal paper trail is just as important as well.
Yep.
But
Absolutely.
but we know how it works with some jurisdictions. Like, yeah, this DA is sitting down with said catcher in said town, but that town also has 20 people total. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to you go to this town that has 20,000 people, and they won't
Right.
even touch a case. So
Yeah.
DAs know that other DAs, they know how each one's working. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how it is. So one seeing another taking cases, I don't think is really going to budge them on anything. You know,
No,
um,
I probably won't.
my personal opinion. You know.
Yep. Yep. I definitely think the same too.
Hmm.
Um, and MJ420 said, "Love your dog, Nat. It's her friend's dog.
It's
They're
my
so
best
cute."
friend's dog. I babysit them. There's Zeke over here. He's sleeping. I turn my here. I'll show you. Forgot I'm on my phone, not laptop. There's Zeke.
Hey, Knock Andrews, thanks for coming,
Hey, Joan. Long time no see. Hope you're good.
and thank you, Lala, for showing him to come over here. I think this is like it's important, a part of the community that not many people even
Tens.
know
I'm
about.
I made a page, but I'm not worried about that right now. I'm emailing corporate of these apartments right now, and I'm going to take care of this right now. Hi, my
Hmm.
name is Natalie. Blah 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 blah. And Craig Leadbeater.
If you need help making your like a server for your channel on the Gilded Net, just let me know. Or
All right.
even they're good about it too. So
Yeah.
because then once I set it up, I just transfer ownership to you, and then you do what you want to do with it and set it up how you want. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Hello, Miss Joan. How are you? Will definitely do Dragonfly for sure. Just looking to see if I. Um, Also, guys, just a reminder, please no, drama or BS in here. Because I like to keep it a safe place. You can talk about catches or whatever, but I just rather not be, putting any names, any of the drama stuff in here. It's the one place everybody tells me weekly they can go. Everybody gets along, and we're all, you know what I mean? Everybody's on the same page. Everybody's on the same level. Nobody is adding anybody or, you know, being whatever towards somebody else. It's a different scene altogether, you know. So even if you don't get along with somebody, you see them in here, just don't pay attention to them. Ignore them, block them, whatever, because they could be a survivor. They could have a family member that's a survivor, or in recovery. It could be useful information to them also. So I don't want anybody to feel unwelcome, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks,
Very
love.
true. Very true. Very true.
Um,
Absolutely. And next week we have, you know, a guest coming up, and then the following week, my friend who you guys seen in the chat, Irene, she lives in Nigeria, and she wants to speak about how things go over there. You know,
be
so
so cool.
she's got a lot of stuff that she'd like to talk about. I've been sending her catch videos little by little. I sent her Nats yesterday. That was her first ever. We watched it together. And so she's going to give us some insight in how other countries, you know, how this stuff goes on, and how they deal with it and don't deal with it. And so I think that'll be pretty cool, you know.
Oh, yeah.
So
I'm stoked for that. Like I said,
yeah.
I mean, it is a completely different area. You know what I'm saying? It's a obviously country, but I mean, it's so different from how things go out here that it's like, I mean,
Hmm.
I think it's going to be really good for all of us to hear, you know. Um,
Yeah.
and I just pinned a message and thank you, Tara Zachdel. Um, Thanks for saying that. Don't know what to say in here. The community has made me feel welcome since day one, Jules. Anytime, Tara. I mean, that is the main reason, like Variety and I said, that is the number one rule in here, is to make sure it remains a safe space for
Hmm.
anybody in recovery or the survivor or has family who is in those positions, or even active addiction, you know, and want recovery. You know, this may be a something uplifting and positive for them to get out of that space, you know, maybe change the thought process, help them retrain their brain kind of thing, you know. But it's also, you know, so many people talk in chat, and I feel like what everybody has to bring to the table makes it what it is. You know, it's informative, and that's why so many people keep saying the positive things that they say, because it's the one place we continue to keep it respectful and positive and safe, you know. Let's see. I missed a couple other comments. Wait, Lala, Canada used to let you ride moose? What?
Who's riding moose?
I don't
I
know,
never
Lala.
I
Canada
never
doesn't allow
rode a moose.
you to ride moose anymore. What have I been missing? I don't know if I, you know, would have the guts to do it, but to know that I could if I actually had the guts
Mm.
would be cool.
I didn't even know she was in Canada. Hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Irene, for saying that. I appreciate it.
But I will be going there also. I mentioned it in Discord, but I will be going to Nigeria as of right now, August 31st to September 14th.
Where,
So
to
I
Canada?
will, no, I'm Nigeria.
Oh, Nigeria. Oh, nice.
Yeah, yeah. So I'll be going there. I'll be there for my birthday, September 7th, and I'll be doing some streaming from there too. So
That would be so cool. You'll
yeah.
have to take us for a little stroll so we can, you know,
Hmm.
that would be cool.
Absolutely.
I'm like super jealous because it's literally a place I've talked about wanting to go for a long time.
Hmm.
Because I'm like, you know, I mean, I have one of my friends, after they got married and went on their honeymoon, they went there one time as a vacation, and did like safari tours or something. Like they were like, we were literally able to, you know, ride in the Jeep and be up close and personal with
Mhm.
like actual big animal. I'm like, nah. Like I'm super jealous. I mean, that would be so.
Well, there's different spots, there's different African, spots, so not everything is all like the wildlife you see on Neo,
Right.
what is it called?
Nat Geo, yep,
National,
national.
not yeah, not Geo, yeah. So, where I'm staying there's five-star hotels. It's not
Just sent my email.
like a lot
Nice.
of people may think it is, so,
Yeah.
um, you know,
Yeah, I asked her about a couple of animals, and she was like, "No, we
yeah,
didn't see any of those." And
hmm
I was like, "Oh, well, that's what I've seen on TV."
yeah, yeah.
No. Hey, Buddha. Buddha said, "Hello, Nat the rat," and hey, Sean.
Hey, Buddha.
Yo, what's up, Buddha? Sorry, guys. I've been like quiet. I've been emailing this apartment complex, and I said I just went in and I told the list of charges and everything, and I also let her know that he was not put in jail and sent back on his way to those apartments.
Right.
He probably
Good.
sits at the playground every day.
He could.
Okay.
I mean, and that's the thing. We don't know because we're not sitting there, scoping it out. So that's what's so dangerous about it. It's like, oh, this guy could have had all these signs this entire time, but nobody would have noticed because it's like, an elderly couple who just goes and watches kids play on the playground because they missed their kids when they were, it's like you
Hmm
just don't
Yep.
think, oh,
His
well, maybe
kids.
they're asleep, you know?
He has kids. I think I was listening to my partner talk to him, and I believe he said he has kids in his 30s
And
now.
I was going
Yeah,
to say,
yeah. Actually, they are because
grandkids.
when I was looking on Truth Finder,
Hmm.
I did see like family members in their 30s. So yeah, he
So,
does have grandkids that are probably like they're
yeah,
10 and 14. He said he has
right.
grandkids 10 and 14.
Exactly. Because I was going to say, I'm 40 and my oldest is 23, so I mean, he very well could have grandkids that are like 14 or 10, but that's, wow. It's like, bro, you're a whole ass grandfather. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, would you really want some old creepy dude to come up and talk to your grandkids that way?
hmm
Yeah.
Nope.
Like, I
And
wouldn't let
yo,
them
listen,
talk to my kids that way, let alone my grandkids. I'd be like, I'll take the matching pair of silver bracelets.
yeah.
Me, you know.
Let's make sure this
Mm-mm.
shit's sent.
Let's see. Thank you, Lisa, for coming. Um, I know I got to keep track of like my kids' early release days. Like, I don't think to look at it unless there's like a holiday or something. Then I'll look and be like, oh, are they gonna have an early release? But hey, Shade Tree, thank you for coming, honey. Let's see. I missed Irene's comment up here somewhere.
Oh, like,
All right, I want to show you guys something. I want to show you like what the type of buildings like that he lives
Also,
in.
Lisa, before you go, congratulations on beating your cancer 16 years ago, honey.
yeah,
Good.
congrats
Yeah,
on that.
that's congrats, Lisa.
Absolutely. Yep. Good stuff.
Absolutely.
Why is this being so slow? Oh, because it's a shitty Walmart phone.
Free. The ones that get set free, I guarantee, are right back out on the playgrounds and schoolyards. Yeah,
Yep.
I would agree. And really, it's certain ones too. It's like you almost can feel it, like that they didn't learn a thing. It was like
hmm
having a conversation on, that nothing registered, you know.
All right, so here, this is the size of these buildings. So this is just one building. This is building F. So he lives in a big building A like this.
hmm
Well, that means there's a lot of apartments in there.
And yeah, and I used to like back in between 2009 and 2011, these used to be my party apartments. My friends had
Right.
apartments there.
Yep.
And also there were families there. I always saw children running around there, running all over. Kids on their bikes, kids on the playground, and you
Because
got this guy living there. How many
apartment
more are living in there?
complexes, I mean, it's most of the time at apartment complexes in general, there's going to be some sort of a little playground area. You know what I'm saying? There's lots of open space. So kids are going to be, especially now, the weather is getting warm. Kids are out running around, riding bikes, whatever, playing tag. So, yeah, I mean, that's a big enough apartment building, so that's just, it's disgusting, to be honest. It's a good thing you got the dude, and now people can be made aware. Parents can actually even sit down and talk to their kids and ask if they've ever seen the guy on the playground or
Yeah.
near them, what he said. Like
I
that's a
was
huge thing too. They should speak to them.
Yeah, somebody I used to work with at the mall like 11 years ago now. Jeez, I can't believe it's been that long since I worked at the mall. But yeah, she hit me up. I haven't seen her literally since the mall days. And
Mhm.
she's like, I have a son that's 9. He thinks that he can just run the world, and I really would like you to sit down and talk to him after seeing what you do.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it'll be good. I mean, you use the kid's language, and I mean, it needs to be done. Because
Did you see how he was dressed? He was dressed like a giant
yeah,
baby. There's this
yeah,
there's freaking red and black Walmart shorts with
yeah.
a hoodie.
He
He
was
even
trying
sent me
to
a picture
appeal
in the
to the
Uber.
kid.
I was like, "Show me that you're in the Uber. Send me a selfie." Selfie,
Hmm.
idiot.
Is it
Yeah, he was
down now, Nat? You took it
He
down?
he looked like Jabba the Hutt. I took what down? No, I didn't
the
take
sec-
nothing down.
the second part's up. Part
Oh,
two is up.
okay.
They're both up.
Oh, I
Oh,
didn't check.
I only
I
seen
gotta,
part two this morning, but
I gotta rewatch it.
yeah,
Yeah,
Okay,
because
I'll
the
double
first
check
time
though.
around,
They're both up.
I didn't see it.
yeah,
Let me
definitely check.
watch.
'Cause I didn't get to look and see if part
Yep,
one was
it's
up
up
there, but I
right
did
there.
see. Okay,
Yeah,
Not privated or nothing.
yeah,
okay, cool.
I'll check that out later.
You
The
got
guy
it.
that you're
Finally, the
the
live chat just uploaded this morning too. Last night the live chat wasn't there, and like I had problems seeing it on my other phones, but it's definitely there today.
yeah,
Yeah,
takes 10 hours sometimes. You know,
Yeah,
it's
but it's all
crazy.
right. I'm gonna have my editor edit it this week, and it's all gonna be mashed into one. We're gonna have my partner's angles in there. There's actually gonna be a lot of chat logs in this one because he said a lot of nasty stuff. So I want to throw it all in there. I'm gonna have
Is
them
he
put it in
wearing
the
a
beginning
GoPro?
or end of the catch. I'm not gonna have them pop them up on screen this time because it wasn't like the guy was lying like the Nintendo creep. So I'm just
Yep.
gonna
Hmm.
have them all at the beginning or end, also to make it easier on them.
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
Did your partner have on a GoPro, or was he just using the phone?
He was using this phone right here because I
Okay.
don't have a camera. I need a camera, but
Mhm.
I don't have money for a
Oh yeah, I
camera
was
yet,
gonna
man.
say, I think I know what you're saying, but that's why I just didn't know if he had like a GoPro he put on for it or was using a phone. But I
You know
now I
what?
remember.
I'm gonna share the catch in the stream right now.
Cool.
I'm
Hmm.
gonna share part
Um,
1.
The guy you go
And
with,
then
did
they
you
can
just meet
sub to
him,
my
or
channel.
Nat? The guy you go with, did you just meet him, or did you know him for a while?
I actually just met him through Cam.
Okay.
And we talked on the phone for like 2 hours, and then I met him. Like
He's a
people
good
like, look, I
dude.
met Julie on YouTube.
Mhm.
Julie on
He's a
YouTube,
good dude.
and I stayed
Yeah.
at Julie's house for a whole weekend. I met
Yeah.
PP Mass on YouTube. Like some people that you do meet on YouTube are good people, and then
Hmm.
Yeah,
some
and you can
people
sense it.
aren't.
You can sense it.
Yeah, you can sense it. And
But
like,
yeah, I know your partner pretty well. He's definitely a good dude, and I am a lot more at peace when you go knowing he's there, to be honest. So,
and he's
Yeah.
you know,
always going to be there. And if he's
right.
not going to be there, which I doubt, I have my
Yep.
friend Pablo, who's this
Hmm.
big, huge, jacked motherfucker.
Yeah.
Mm.
I know one of my
Need
friends
another
messaged
backup?
me. One of my friends messaged me and
Thank
he's
you,
like, I
Dinky.
never really watched them because he's like, I'm such an angry person. He's like, and as a single father of 3 kids, I can't handle watching them. He's like, but he's like, since I got a lot of aggression to get out, how do I become a member on one of your catch things so I can pay attention and beat up some Preds? I'm like, that's not how that works at all. But but
Yeah.
he's like, oh, he's like,
Yep.
it's like, I mean, if they're getting, having to go to court and stuff, he's like, I'd be cool with that too. So he's like, you ever need bodyguards, just let me know. And he's
Mm-hmm.
been in the military still, but um,
Yo,
he's
guys, I'll
fine.
be right back.
Yeah, you're good,
All
honey.
right. We'll be
Yep.
BRB.
here. The new name is long though, Nat going bananas on Preds, established
Right.
1988. That's a long ass name.
Yeah, she took out the established 1988. I was like, well, that's a better idea because it'll be a little bit easier to type out because it is so long.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think she was saying it before too, like thinking about something shorter, but the Matt going bananas has always been her thing. So it's
Mm-hmm.
like, she has like the Pred channel, it's like makes it easier to add on Preds at the
Yeah.
end, reading comments and talking.
Because when you
Um,
type in Nat going bananas, it don't pop up, like
no,
a
so
regular
like
thing will.
songs that say stuff about going bananas and stuff, yeah. Because
Yeah.
I'm like, if I wasn't already subscribed, I wouldn't be able to find it. I've typed it in all as one word. I've typed it in, as separate words. And it is a little hard to find.
Even being
So
subbed, it's hard to find, especially if you say sub to like 2,000 channels,
yeah, and
unless
my
unless
kids sub to channels on my YouTube too. So I have
hmm
extra random subs on there that it does take me a long time to find. I have to like look in the like when somebody goes live or whatever, all the list of things that are on or whatever. I have to scroll through that and look for her channel or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm well aware of that.
Oh,
Let's
you
see.
guys want to see something funny? You guys want to see the fake the fake dick picture I sent the predator? Here. It's first of all,
Oh,
I sent him this thing. I sent him the
Hmm.
picture. First I sent him this. And he said that he couldn't see it.
of course he said that.
So then I took
No
another
one needs that,
one.
Nat. I'm like going, yeah, like make sure
I
it's
took
covered up.
an I
Well,
took another one and I fucking circled it. But what I did was I have those like a Vino like conditioner bottles or whatever.
Hmm.
So then I took a vape juice lid and I taped it on top of it so it would look like a dick tip at the top, and I just put it under my shorts.
resourceful, Nat, too. Good job.
Hmm.
Why I have these like
Very
like the boy
resourceful.
short boxer
Right.
like things, so they're tight fitting, and I just slid the thing. It looked like a dick on the side of my leg, and
Hmm.
he was like, I can't wait to suck that. I wish you would
God.
send me a real one or like a one without clothes. Like, you nasty, dirty fucker.
Yeah, exactly. He definitely deserves getting everything he's got coming to him for sure. Um, let's see. They don't give a fuck. They only look at report time of renting due to he living there. The director and admin do not know the situation.
I
Right,
don't know
Buddha.
what to make of it.
I
It's
don't.
yeah. Hey, Hills, what's going
Yeah.
on?
She did do a really good job handling the bystander deaths, 100%.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I didn't want to see that guy go to jail. He did a great job calling the cops. He did his part. Like,
yeah,
and I nobody needs to get hurt. Like,
right.
nobody.
No, no.
Because look what
I
happened
know
to
it
look
was
what happened to
hilarious. The part
Kyle.
that especially kids.
What happened to Kyle from that one group? What was it? Kyle F. It was the bearded guy. He like, I think he just pushed a predator or something, and he got arrested for it. Like,
Really?
yeah, no. Yeah, Kyle from what? Somebody in here knows it. I can't think of it. It happened like 6 months ago, maybe longer than that.
I'm trying to think. I feel like I don't even know.
The one who put up the GoFundMe for the lawyer fees?
Yeah, yeah, I think so. His name's
Oh,
Kyle, and he's got a beard. And
okay.
they had good catches.
Yeah, I think, yeah. I can't think of the name
Maybe I
exactly,
can,
but
yeah, hold on. Maybe I can type it into Google I'm just typing Kyle Predator catcher arrested. I just burped and smoke came out. That always happens when I smoke bowls.
used to happen to me too. Yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely.
I'm trying to think. I don't know why it doesn't sound. I mean, it sounds familiar, but like I can't picture.
Vigilante predator hunter Kyle Swanson faces felony charges for interfering in here, so I found the article. Oh, from KTS Predator Hunters.
Oh,
KTS.
Yes.
okay.
Him. And
Yeah.
no, Kyle, if you're here, we're not talking shit. We're talking shit like just how we don't want to see anybody like us, like, or anybody civilians trying to like interfere, like
Yeah,
get hurt.
those are good. Yeah. I've seen a couple of theirs too. I definitely like theirs for sure. Yeah, I didn't know that. And so he got arrested for what was it now? He put
He obstructing justice, both felonies as well as misdemeanor assault after he allegedly lured a man into his car in Madison County, Illinois, refused to let him leave, and threatened to hit him.
wow.
And now he's like under a grand jury. They are
Wow.
protecting, and then they are protecting the pedophiles over me, he said in a TikTok video this week. I've done nothing but try to do good. I try to protect kids, and now they're screwing me over. That's
Yeah,
Kyle's statement.
That's
But
that's a
like, it's
different
the
group. Yeah,
second, but the second you like lay your hands on one of them, or you tell them you can't leave, like, I don't know what happened. I didn't watch the catch, but
yeah.
who knows? But yeah, the whole point of this little conversation is I just wanted to stop that guy, and I did not want him to lay a fucking punch. Let's be
Yeah.
yeah,
honest. He
Yeah, because I
pushed the guy
mean
back. He did. He
right.
pushed the guy's shoulder, and I was like, no,
Yeah.
no, 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 no.
Yeah. Yeah, he
yeah,
did really good. I
Oh,
mean,
but yet again, remember this, Julie. I tried to
yeah.
stab a predator. Remember,
Right.
and 5 guys had to hold me back. Remember that one.
The one I'm
I
thinking of is the bystander punched the pred in the face. That was it came
oh,
up around
he's in a
April
convenience
Fools.
store, right?
Yeah, or
Oh
Walmart or
yeah.
something. Yeah,
Or
yep.
how
Yeah.
about the bystander in the DAP catch that maced the one guy?
Mhm.
Remember that one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think who did that one in the convenience store because now I'm thinking about it.
yeah. I thought it was like a Walmart or Target
It
or
could have
something because he
been.
was by
Yeah.
the
Daps.
clothes section.
Is
You
Daps
Yeah.
know.
being serious?
What?
Diary, are you being serious?
Where? Hold on.
Read the comment.
Oh, that
I'm
pops the
like, wait.
tires.
I'm like so far
Yeah.
back on the comment.
Am I missing something, or is he
And
being serious?
what? Because he said a mushroom? Should have taken a pic
Being
of a real
serious.
mushroom.
I would think he's serious. Yeah. That's
You got chopped.
what's the name of the channel? So we could check it out.
Yo, that's crazy. You shouldn't be doing that. That's how you get yourself in trouble.
Can't be doing that,
Oh,
my guy. Can't be doing that,
Nope.
my guy.
And I was honestly upset last night at Metro Detroit making that guy wear underwear on his head
Oh, that
and
was a
walk
mess.
around the store.
Mhm.
And I just that was like the cop. Like if if he takes that evidence to the police, it's going to get thrown out because
Yep.
you take him seriously. You wear underwear on your head. That's some Rami shit, man.
That was, yeah, it was messed up. The whole thing was just a bad vibe.
That was a bad catch.
Mhm.
And I
I'm not
normally
gonna
like
lie.
his catches, and I normally really enjoy watching his catches too.
Yeah.
Well, he was by himself. He didn't have the other guy with him that pretty much, I guess, like makes everything flow good, I guess.
Yeah,
That I think that was part of the problem. So, but I was disappointed in that one myself.
I'm glad I'm not the
Absolutely.
only one. And
Yeah.
Jenny T got timed out for
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, she was going off. Yeah.
What, found out
Yep.
here last night or in somebody else's?
no in Metro Detroit because
Oh.
because Jenny T said that was ridiculous and they timed her out.
Oh, it was on a Metro Detroit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll
Yep.
have to go and watch them. I hadn't seen them.
Vlad.
I hadn't seen that one. That's true, Fred Hunters, Indiana. It's so much easier to catch flies with honey than piss and vinegar. That is so
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, the law
Definitely.
may not take his cases, but he should have still called the cops because the dude said he wants to kill himself like 20 times.
Also, he said he wanted to kill himself. Like, the cops had to come. They would have at least held him for 7. Like, what if that kid did go? He seemed kind of fucking not all there. Like, not like that state. It seemed like he was really, like, serious about it. Like, what if he did go home and do something?
Yep.
Right. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was bad.
It's hard because it's like, I mean, we all know how we feel. You know what I'm saying?
I've
but
been there
at the end
before.
of the day, you don't want that on you as your channel, your name. You know what I mean? It's not. That would be such a bad thing. You know what I mean? If it's something they didn't say anything and it happened, okay, it happened. It's not your fault. There's nothing you can do. If they are claiming that and you don't take the right steps to at least make sure that even the police, when they come to the scene or somebody is aware, then you've done your part even at that, just let somebody know that it was mentioned. So it's no longer on.
And he didn't even call his mom the first time. He literally took his phone, held it at his ear like this. It went to voicemail.
Trying to play, That's so crazy.
And that's what Jenny was being so hype about in the chat. She's like, yo, he didn't call his mom. He's playing you. He's playing you. He's playing you. He's manipulating you. And she was right all along.
Yeah. And she will call somebody out pretty immediately. She cracks me out. Let's see. I would rather handle this differently, so it made me chuckle. But I don't understand if you don't know how it looks to people. Why are you doing it? Okay. Oh, Buddha, are you talking about Shafiq, the guy that flashed his gun to Shafiq?
I didn't even see that one.
The
fake one.
What, the gun? What? I didn't see that
So
one either.
the Fred, he kept calling Shafiq. He's like, you're the predator. You're trying to meet him, but whatever, And then
I actually did see that part. I remember that.
Yeah. And so the guy didn't fully pull it, but he flashed it. And so, I mean, still scary, you know what I mean? Oh, not that one?
Jeff said that's the catcher that pops tires. Who, Metro Detroit?
I know, I'm like, we talked about like
248.
Yeah, which one is it?
No, that's what he's saying. Look at this 248. I think that's what the channel's called.
Oh, I'll have to check it when I go back in. Yeah, the black guy, I don't know his name.
So Buddha, that I'm assuming you're talking about. Yeah, because Metro Detroit, I don't know what he looks like, but I thought he was a white guy.
And I never seen them do that. Yeah.
No, you've seen him.
With
He's a white
hair,
guy
right?
with blonde hair. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah.
I found the channel. I'm not subbing because I'm not popping tires.
Daps, for clarification, yeah, you're saying Metro popped the Preds tires.
No,
if
Victor, no.
It's neither one of them. Yeah.
Victor, neither one of them. It's a channel, that channel that Lala Blue posted. That's the channel that slashes tires.
Okay. Let's see. Poopak. Dap said he thinks his name is Poopak, or maybe I'm saying it wrong.
Oh, Janice must know who they are. The tire popper is awesome.
This
Well,
Really, Janice?
they got a fan over there, you know.
yeah.
Well, I'm not for destruction of people's property. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
Because
mean,
then,
I feel like yes, obviously sometimes you want to do certain things, but like if you're looking at the entire picture and you want them to, get in trouble for what they're doing, whether it, be through the law or being exposed, clearly it's, not the right thing to do, slashing tires,
because that's against the law, and that's getting nothing but yourself in trouble.
You're right. Because, I mean, realistically, then they take you more as a joke than, I mean,
Yeah.
we do it
Even Rami wouldn't do that shit.
right. It's like we do it for the exposure for these people to be aware so we can get these guys put on paper. So there is an actual paper trail. These people are being looked at. They are
Yeah.
now acknowledged.
Because
And
my
next
guy
time
wasn't
they do
a paper
something,
trail.
right. And it's like, God forbid, if next time they do something with an actual child, they are now already in trouble for having done that or trying to do that with a said child.
Fake
So,
child, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
if you look 10 times worse, now you're going to get in double trouble. So, that's what I say to Jay too. It's like, even if they get convicted and they're not getting like this crazy, insane sentence type thing, you got to look at it as next time this dude goes out and messes up, because I guarantee you a good 90% of them will, they're going to get it 10 times worse. I mean, because
Mm-hmm.
now they're out there doing it either a second time with a decoy or, with an actual child. So it's like, I mean, either way, having it documented is so much better all around. What is it?
Mm-hmm.
Florida hacker said, hold on.
No, exactly.
He's
PHI, not yeah, but not because of doing
he's
something
making it
stupid.
so the car can drive on train tracks. It's an upgrade. Very little traffic. Oh, Florida hacker. Hey, Terrence. Thanks for coming, hun.
What up,
Thank you,
Terrence?
Terrence.
Tire half full. But yeah, it's like, I mean, I feel like,
Sticky.
there are some that get into it, I feel, solely just because they want to get at these guys or, but it's like in the process, you have to remember we're already trying to show, the DAs and, law enforcement to take us seriously, to understand that we're not here joking around. We are genuinely trying to show you, like, weeding out the bad guys. We just want you to take a look, acknowledge it, put it on paper. Now you put it in your filing cabinet. You can pull that drawer out and come back to it later if you need to, like,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
and the more people make it a joke, it's like, I mean, it just makes the rest of us look crappy,
Archie,
unprofessional.
everybody loves you.
Yeah. Exactly, Indiana. We definitely need to be professional, because each one of us represents the community as a whole. You know, we allow these people to call us vigilantes even once, and the rest of us are going to get called vigilantes. You know what I mean? And we're not. We're not vigilantes. So,
Yeah.
so it's
Thank
like
you,
we really
everyone. It's my best friend's husky.
we have to be 100%, on top of things, with the appropriate names and, everything, because it represents us as a whole, not just this organization, not just that organization, not just this decoy or that one. It's everybody as an entire whole unit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Dickie said the best kiss you will ever get is a pup kiss. That is so true.
Yeah, she's the best. She just got shade for the summer. She's so happy. She was rolling around like a pig in shit when she just got shaved. She was happier than a seagull on the boardwalk with a French fry.
Right. She's like, let me get this.
And she was sunbathing all day.
She looks so cute when she's all cuddled up. I literally live, when I don't, you know how I don't really check my Snapchat, so like I'll have them piled up from you, the snaps, so like the and stuff. I'll literally sit down just dying laughing watching the videos all in a row. It cracks me up, but I live for it. They're so cute.
Yeah, let me click that link. Let me go up and click
yeah, I want to
Lala, that's going to be August 31st through September 14th.
I actually never even heard of this
As of right now. Yeah, it's a 12-hour flight.
Oh wow, yeah, that makes sense.
And we're looking at the different hotels and stuff like that, you know.
Yeah.
So it's still, you know, a few months away. So
right, but it's gonna go
you know, I got friends over there, so it's not like I'm just going to an unknown place, you know. You know, Irene and I are really close, and my friend Anthony lives over there, so there's quite a few people to go see.
That is so cool.
So it'll be really cool because I've never been out of the country.
Have pictures, variety, because you won't live it down when you come home.
Can't hear you, Jules. Can you guys not hear me?
I can hear. I can hear everybody.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can hear you. I don't know if you can't hear me now.
Because my mic's not muted.
I can hear you. I can hear you, variety.
I was gonna say I can hear you too, Nat.
I think it's his earbuds.
Can't hear you.
Yeah, your earbuds.
You can hear everyone? I can't hear Jules. That's strange. But Lala says she can hear everybody. That's weird.
Yeah, I was gonna say if everybody in chat can hear everybody.
Difficulties over here. Technical difficulties. Yeah, but you guys can hear us apparently, but I can't hear Jules talking. I don't know if she can hear me.
She can hear you.
Strange. Wait.
I'm typing in
chat. Can you hear the
chat.
voices in my? Oh, jeez, Janice, you were silly.
I just told them. I said, variety. Check your earbuds because I can hear you and so can Nat.
My earbuds are fine. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yep. That's so weird.
Try talking. It ain't my earphone. Let me take the thing out.
Yeah, maybe. Because can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now? I'm gonna drop down and come back. I don't think it's me, but
Buddha said I can hear a wire issue.
I'm gonna drop down and come back.
But yeah, because I'm like, it makes no sense. Everybody else can hear all of us, and I can hear you guys all, and Nat can hear everybody. So maybe it's, you know, he might have did something whenever he was trying to find the link or something. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. Terrence, he's going to Nigeria. Lucky.
I never left the country. That's crazy.
I know. I've never been out of the country either. I'm lucky I have been out of state, bro. I've been to Texas once. God, like it was before the boys were born, so maybe like 8 years ago, maybe 9 years ago. I don't know. But
furthest I've been was Hawaii.
I never even been to Hawaii. I would love to go there. I have family in Hawaii now too, which is cool. They've been there for a long time, but I actually hadn't. They keep telling me to come out and visit, and they're like, at least you won't have to find a place to stay. You know, you and the kids can come stay here. And I'm like, it would be super cool, but like, I never even looked up, you know, flights, like how much it would cost, you know, round trip. But
yeah,
I mean, it would just be super cool to go there for a week, you know, spend a week in Hawaii. Like, even if we have no plans, I'm cool with being in the palm trees and water in Hawaii, you know?
Like, yeah, for real.
But I've only been to Texas, Florida, and I mean, other than that, it's like New Hampshire and, the Cape and Rhode Island. But those are all like right an hour, 2, 3 hours away. Let's see. Okay, hopefully Sean can hear. Can you hear
Yeah.
us? Oh,
Can you hear us?
now we
I don't
can't
think
hear
he
him.
can.
No, he's responding, but we can't hear him. If you can hear us, shake your head, yeah, Sean. I'm like, just shake your head, yeah, if you can hear us. Oh, because he's muted. I was gonna, gotcha. Gotcha. I'm like, just shake your head if you can hear us. Not if you need help. Why is it still not playing sound? His mic isn't
I don't
muted.
know.
I know, that's so weird. Like, what the crap? Hey, Bryden.
Hey,
And
Bryden.
Hills's comment about Morocco, and I gotta go back and look. Let's see. Mm-mm-mm. Damn, Hills, your daughter lives in Morocco. What the crap? Lucky. I've only seen like a couple of pictures of Morocco. It looks beautiful.
Yo, listen to this idea I just thought of. All
What's
right,
up?
so sometimes Atlantic City, when you sign up for like new casinos, they give you a comped room for the weekend. I'm
Yeah,
thinking maybe get a free comped room and catch some predators like in May or something
that would be
because
cool. If I know ahead of time too, like I can, talk to my mom to have
yeah, I'll just get a
boys.
comped room in AC and we can just catch some preds for the weekend down there because AC police already know me. I got my first conviction April 2nd. So, and it took 11 months for that guy to get convicted. No, I can't hear you, Julie. Oh, she's muted.
I
That's
know I'm
why.
muted because Haley came in to ask something. And I didn't want to put her on live because you see her pictures. Um, but yeah, that would be really cool, if I could literally. Oh, I forgot. Variety lets himself in, but that would be super cool to like go for a
Can you hear me
weekend.
now?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
I
Can you
hear
hear us?
you.
Yeah, I'm on my
Hell
other phone.
yeah!
Hey,
Gotcha.
All right.
Victor. So, no, Victor. So basically, like these casinos, they'll offer deals, and if you sign up for the rewards program, which is free, they'll give you a comped room because they figure you sign up for a rewards program, you're going to go spend some money in a casino.
Yeah,
So your first stay is free.
yeah.
When I first
I
turned
think they do
21,
that.
I got a comped room at Caesars. It's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because they know 9 out of 10 people are going to lose their money. For every one that wins
Yeah.
Thank you,
something, nine
Dickie.
nine are going to lose. So,
Yep. And they do that out in Boston, I think too. Like, um, at what the hell is the name of the place? I literally never remember the name of the place, but I think it starts with an E. I'm gonna mute for 1 second, guys, so Haley could talk to me.
yeah, I've been to Foxwoods and Mohegan Sun many a time when I was up north. Those are the only ones I've really been to. And my rewards card is for resorts. Oh, but yeah, what I was saying before, it's August 31st through September 14th. Is my trip, and it's a 12-hour flight. Um,
You
the
better
hotel,
download some good movies to watch on that flight or sleep.
yeah, yeah, I'm sure that plane will have TV or something like that.
I
I
I
hate
usually
flying as it is.
download movies on my laptop for like when I went to California twice, I downloaded like 3 movies on my laptop and watched them on the
Yeah,
flights.
maybe I'll get a flight that's like overnight so I can sleep most of the
Oh yeah,
time like that.
perfect.
That would be good. Yeah. but it's it's a few months away, so we're still putting things in motion of what's what and stuff like that. So yeah, it'll be cool. Use the app, Instagram. So you said you met that guy you go with through camp. So it seems like you guys vibe pretty well. How
Yep.
far away from you does he live? Is he close?
Like 45 minutes. So
Oh, okay.
like, and he's only available after 6. So like, if I'm talking to like a pred at like 3:30 or 4, I'll hit him up and see if he's available after 6. If he like yesterday, he came straight from work, and then we just posted up at the Walgreens.
Yeah. Yeah, Terrence, I'm coming back. Yeah, I'm not staying over there. Yeah. I'm just
But Terrence was like, going all the way on a permanent vacation.
mm, no, just visiting
He's
some
gonna take
friends.
us sightseeing.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna do a lot of cool stuff. While I'm there, we're gonna take the boat ride and stuff like
See, I
that.
told
And,
you, Victor.
you know, yeah,
That'd
it'll
be
be
cool,
pretty
a boat
cool.
ride out there. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely got to take some pictures and some video because
Yeah, I'll
now I'll
do a
have to
few
live
lives.
vicarious.
Yeah, I'll do a few lives too while I'm there.
Yeah,
So it'll be good stuff.
yeah,
I'll have lives and then I'll do videos, pictures. There'll be the whole bit. So yeah,
yeah. That'll
absolutely.
be so cool.
Yeah. And our summer season is their cold season. So it's rainy and cold there in July, August, as opposed to here when it's, hot, or up
Right.
north for you when it's hot. It's actually colder over there.
Really?
So yeah.
That's perfect. Oh, thank you, Japs. It's yeah, it is. That's the place I was talking about out in Boston. That comp your room there too. Um, but I forget like what the reason is or whatever how they comp your room, but
Yo,
they're
Victor, let me know when you go down there. I'm like 45 minutes away to an hour from AC.
right. Like we should just plan a big ass like pred catching thing in AC.
I wonder if they could comp like conjoined rooms. They probably
I'm
wouldn't
sure
do
if
that.
we each sign, you know what I'm saying? If there was a few of us that signed up for the rewards programs and we got rooms, we could just ask for them to be together, and maybe let
Yeah,
them know, like we aren't going to do anything here, if need be. But we'll just so you know. So
yeah.
lost like $100. Jesus, that my cousin. I never been to a casino.
I'm not a gambler. Like the last time I went, my friend gave me money and I lost it all on blackjack. The only time I won was like 250 on the Grease slot machine. Like
Hmm.
the movie Grease. That's it. I won like 250 on that. And then I played craps and won like 100 and I had no clue what I was doing. I was just throwing dice.
Right. Yeah,
And
I never
I was young.
never been, but my cousin Sean took me 2 years ago for my birthday. He was like, "We're going to the freaking casino for your birthday," and I'm like, "I don't got no money to go to no casino." He's like, "I don't care." He's like, "I didn't ask you that." I said, "We're going there for your birthday," so I'm like, "Cool." He's like, "Plus, I got chips still from last time." I'm like, "What?" So we went there with like a couple $100. He had like $500 still in his little tokens or whatever, his chips, right? So we get there and he took me, my oldest daughter, and him and his wife, and it was so much fun. But he kept giving me chips. He's like, "Here, go play this," and he's like, "If you come stand by me, they give you free drinks." I'm like, "What?" I'm
Yep,
like,
you
"What?"
get free drinks when you sit at the slot too.
Playing
But you're
like,
spending
you know.
money, a lot of money. So
Well, to be honest with you, I wasn't spending nothing. I was spending his money. My cousin took care of the entire thing. He just kept giving me chips to go and play. And I'm like, I'll find random slots to put it in and just see, what happens. And then he's like, at the end, whatever you didn't spend, you can go to the front, cash it in, and take the cash. I'm like, I'm not going to play any more games. I'm going to lose it all. Just keep it all and keep the cash. Like, the hell do I
yeah,
look like? I'm dumb.
I love gambling. I love gambling. So yeah, it's always a good
I'm so
time.
like I wouldn't even know the first thing. I don't even know. Like it was like those slots that you like, you pull the friggin' handle down or whatever. That's all I did the entire
Yeah, I
Let's
like
Oh,
slots.
see.
They're good. You could win a lot.
roulette's fun.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really
Uh,
play that. I have, but it's not, not one of my favorites. But yeah, roulette's
I
good. A
never
lot of
played it.
people like craps too. Craps, I'm not. I like blackjack,
Mhm.
slots, and that's
That's what makes
basically it.
me play.
Yeah,
That's what he was playing the whole time was blackjack.
yeah. Those are my two
Oh,
Sorry, I'm
favorites.
happy
eating. I'm
birthday,
hungry.
Florida Hacker.
Yeah,
Seeing he said no longer in my 20s as of today, RIP. So happy birthday, Florida Hacker.
Happy
Welcome
birthday,
to
Florida hacker.
yeah. Happy
welcome to
B-Day.
your dirty
30
30s.
Club.
The dirty 30s.
Mm.
I'm just looking to see what else I might have missed. Took my kids to the Sugar Factory restaurant. What? Hills, there's a
Damn it,
Sugar
I just got a
Factory
phone call.
restaurant? What do
Can
they
you hear
even?
me?
Yeah.
Foxwoods.
You can't hear me anymore, can you? Of course.
We
Yeah,
can
we
hear
can.
I
you.
can't hear you.
Yeah, see, she's having the
Motherfucker.
issue I was having, see?
Yeah, she said she got a call or whatever. She missed the call, but
I have to come back.
hmm mine does that too. It's like as soon as I get a call or I do something else on my phone when the stream's open, my thing is messed up for some reason. It's weird.
That's why
Um,
I got more than two phones, but that's why I have two phones with me. I'm streaming on one and I can use the other to get calls, send
right.
messages, so mine, I didn't even get nothing coming through. That was the problem. I just went out to smoke and came right back in. Like, I don't get it.
I know. I
You
was
know.
wondering. I thought maybe it had something to do with when you were typing in the link, but then I forgot you did that on the laptop or whatever. It wasn't even over here. Let me let
Hmm.
her in.
Well, let me scroll up and click the link that Lala dropped if it's still there.
Yeah.
Can you
So where are
hear
you
me?
going on Memorial Day? Yep, we can hear you, honey. Can you hear us?
All
I
right.
don't think
You can
so.
hear us now?
All right. Yeah, I can hear you guys now.
Okay.
It's like, can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Good. Let's see. I used to go to the casinos quite a bit back in my day, but not for gambling. Yeah, Terrence, I went to one time for a concert. It wasn't obviously to gamble either, but about 2 years ago was my one and only time I ever been to a casino and actually did anything other than just look at it from the outside or, be at a concert.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I thought you were going to
Wow,
join the stream. Sorry, I
Vlad, you
just
literally
avoided the
trying to think
text.
30 is the new 20. I thought 40 was the new 20. Jesus. Just kidding, Vlad. Let's see.
Damn phone. This one doesn't. I broke the kickstand on this phone, so I got to prop it up against something. That's why I like the other phone.
Jack knows what's up. Happy wife, happy life, right?
Yep. Happy wife, happy life. That is
Mm.
a true statement.
How about no wife and happy life? That's how I
Yeah, right.
roll.
How
Mm-hmm.
Well,
about
that's nice.
asexual and happy life? That's
Mm-hmm.
me.
There you
I
go.
literally, I
Whatever
tell
works. Hell yeah.
Daps is my future ex-husband, so.
Mm-hmm.
um,
All
That'd
so
be
right, there's
cool.
DM.
he's going to
There's
Nigeria.
DM.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey, Guns.
But Daps, where'd you say you were going in on Memorial Day? Oh, Foxwoods. Okay. I'm going. Shoot. I'm like, probably not, but I can make myself feel better by saying I'm going.
All right, PHI. Have a good day. Thank you for stopping in. Appreciate it. Thank
Thank
you.
you so much, PHI. We appreciate it.
So that channel started April 15th. Look at this 248. So I'll check some of those videos out later.
Hey, DM. Thanks for coming, dude. You handsome fella.
What's up, DM? Hope you're
It
good.
was, DM. It was really awesome. That's freaking amazing.
Try.
Dab said I did my part, but my ex wanted 2 pieces of cake. Some girls apparently want their cake and eat it too, but apparently she wanted 2 pieces and to eat it. So,
Mm.
there's a reason why I tell people this all the time. There's a reason why they call it an ex, because your ex is in your past. It's the past for a reason. Leave it there. Some things are not meant to be revisited like that.
I can totally agree with that, Julie. I had some crazy friend in my inbox the other day trying to start an argument with me from 2017. And she
My
wanted to
God.
fight with me over the fact that I didn't give her money when she wanted money back in 2017. And
What's
I'm
that?
like you want to bring up like you're obviously still getting high. Like stop it.
Mm-hmm.
Leave me
Right.
alone.
It's like, how long you
What do
gonna
you
hold this shit, bro? 2017, really?
literally the fight was end of November 2017. And she,
Yeah.
and, and
Wow.
and when she was saying names like in typing, she went on like a whole essay rant. And like when you do voice to text, the person's emojis will pop up next to it. Like if
Yeah.
you say, like whenever I see a PP mask, his emojis
Mhm.
pop up next to the name in my phone.
Yeah.
Like she's got all these emojis in these text messages when she's saying the names. I'm like, oh my god, I can't even read this.
Right. It's
But
like,
yeah,
I'm gonna
the past
act
is
like
the
I never got
past.
this.
And that's why that person is not here anymore in my life.
I mean, and
Mm-hmm.
then a lot of people feel like, they do the whole, oh, I believe in second chances. I can see that, but to an extent. And it depends on the situation. You know what I'm saying? For me personally, if it's a relationship and you an ex, you're in my past for a reason. Like
Mm-hmm.
there is no, you know, there's no take backsies on that. There's no coming back from that. Like if I just got into a fight or something, with a really close friend of mine or whatever, that's completely different, but and it depends on how bad the fight is and for what, you know what I mean? Because I tell you, I got some friends or ex-friends that I don't even associate with anymore because it ain't worth it. Like
Yeah, like
you
this
put
girl,
that,
we actually were best friends. We
yeah.
actually that those apart we that she used to live at those apartments where I caught that guy.
Thank you, Brian, for coming.
So yeah.
Yeah.
What happened?
But clearly it must have been, like a big enough argument, you know what I mean?
She wanted drug money and I said no. Simple
Well,
as
I
that.
mean,
And then she
again,
lied to me about it. And my friend that was on her way home from work saw her get back on the train from Camden, where all the drugs are. So
mm,
I didn't give her the
yep,
money, obviously, but she tried to
right,
lie. Like, I'm not stupid.
right. Like make it seem like some exaggerated, big old, like real life emergency.
Yeah.
hmm I definitely don't miss those days as like actively using all the excuses you could come up with, you know.
Yeah, man.
And it's like sometimes damn well you sound dumb, but it's like you still gonna say it 'cause you're gonna try to get the money, you know.
It's all
Like,
right. She's got pending hooker charges and pending drug charges on her. I don't want to
right.
be her fucking friend, dude.
Yeah, I mean that kind of makes you. DM says Camden has drugs. No, not that place. Never. Let's see.
Yeah, Camden. Yep. There's the channel called Jersey with Jules. She goes out there and she brings her trailer in, just like Frank does for Morals Over Money when he goes to Kensington.
Yeah.
She goes to Camden and she gives clothes and stuff to the working girls in Camden.
Oh
So
wow,
called
that's
Jersey with
good.
Jules. If anybody wants to go check it out, yeah,
I
she's good
I
people.
tried to bring a bag of
I
socks
thought
to
you were
this
being
girl, but then I
sarcastic
couldn't
at
find her.
first.
Hmm.
I literally thought you were being sarcastic at first because you're like, "Oh yeah, it's Jersey with Jules," and I'm like,
No, no.
yeah, yep.
I just noticed that like Jules and Jules. No shit, I didn't even like think about that. It
I'm like,
really is. I'll drop her link in the chat. That way people
yeah,
don't know
definitely
I'm
do.
bullshitting. But yeah, um,
That's hilarious.
I didn't even put that together.
Oh my god.
Thank you, Tara.
Yeah, yeah. Frank is awesome. I adore him. He's so awesome at what he does.
I'm glad he
And
got
he's like,
monetized again. You know.
yeah, yep,
Yeah, he
me
got. You
too.
know.
Deserves it so much. I mean,
Hmm.
he does so much for everybody out there. It's
Left my
like
thing inside. Hold on.
crazy. And I love the fact that he, he'll go there and not just see them and like bring them food or buy them food or whatever one time. He makes sure he goes back there and checks on them. And I mean, he's just such a good dude. I mean, and even like the people that have passed away, like, I mean, he makes sure he comes on, he talks about it, he like genuinely builds a friendship,
Hmm.
with these,
Hey,
like a
Jenny.
relationship. So
Ever
they
since
know.
Mallow, yeah. Ever since Mallow moved away, though, he doesn't, go down there like he used to. You know. So I hope
Yeah.
Mallow's doing good. He's supposed to be moved to Florida, went to rehab. I don't know how he
Really?
is today. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Hmm.
I haven't been
And
able to
that
watch it lately. I'll have to peek.
and that girl Nicole died.
I saw
And yeah,
that.
so quite a few people that he's featured have passed away. But she was a regular, walking around the street holding her teddy bear, panhandling in the middle of the road. Frank was really close with her.
Yeah.
You know,
Now,
so
I don't remember the lady. It might have been Nicole, but I don't know. But she had a boyfriend, and Frank used to go and visit them often, and she actually was pregnant. He tried to like get her, taking her to the doctors and stuff. She was gonna try to, do the sobriety thing, and I think she like lost the baby, and so she relapsed,
yeah, yeah.
almost
That
immediately,
who was
and
that?
just
Yeah, wasn't Nicole,
I was
but
gonna
I
say,
know who you're talking about.
yeah,
Thanks,
because like
Vlad. Welcome,
they were a very
Lala.
tight couple, you
Hmm.
know.
Yep.
Let's see. My favorite saying is when you continue looking out the rear mirror, you miss the best things ahead out the front. Absolutely, Penny. That's a good one. I forget who said this saying, but I literally love it. It's one of my few favorites. But if you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you always got.
Thank you, Lala. You're fired too. It's a little chilly out today. It shouldn't be this cold. It's 54. It was warmer and it's windy. I'm about to go inside after I finish this.
Uh,
I'm just trying not to smoke up the house all day, Here comes the
right.
sun.
Yeah. Yeah, Daps. I love channels like that too. Right, Lala? It's a wicked good quote. Um, and I can never remember who wrote it. I'll have to like type it in Google or something and see who wrote it so I can quote it the right way and put it up on the community post. There's a couple other ones that I like too, and I can't think of them off the top of my head right now, but I'll have to get them and post them because they're some really
What are you
good,
barking
relevant
at?
quotes. But that is my all-time favorite quote. If you always do what you always done, you'll always get what you always got.
Hmm.
It's like the first time I heard it, I'm like, what? I could like read it like 4 times. And I'm like, oh my God. Like that's so spot on. Like, you know. Yeah, it is. I mean, it wasn't a quote from Einstein. It was like a writer or something, I think. But it's, you know, it is literally basically the same idea. Let me see if my other phone, I can try to type it and see. But yeah, I mean, I feel like, you know, I'm like a big quote person anyway. I like looking up quotes and stuff. So I used to go on to my Facebook every day and write a different quote. And people would be like, "Oh my God, thank you for this. This was such a perfect day for it." And it's like, I don't even know what made me think to pick that specific name to post that day, but you know, it's good when it hits somebody that named it, you know.
Mhm.
It's a beautiful butterfly.
Well, Nat's got the munchies today, huh? That dog too.
Yeah.
I've been watching him. He wants some food too. He's been
Yo,
eyeing the
they
other
can't have
shit.
my chocolate chips. I shared
Yeah.
my eggs with them. They can't. I'm about to put these chocolate chips in this pancake cup I have.
You
I
shared
like
the
when you
peanut
buy
butter
them
eggs?
the ice
Oh
cream.
no. Yeah.
Hmm?
The
When you
peanut
buy them
butter
the
eggs.
ice cream, that cracks
Yeah.
me up.
Mhm.
Oh, they had their pup cups this morning. I gave that to
Did they?
them today already. Yep.
You always do what you always do. Oh, here we go. I think we found it. All right. Henry Ford, it says, hidden gem. Yep. So I'll have to write that down before I will forget.
Baseball game on right now. Man, my Chicago Bulls, man, they've been playing like shit. They're down 3 games to 1 to the Bucks playing
Really?
tonight. Yeah. Um,
Oh man.
you know, to win 3 games in a row and well, it doesn't. What are they on? 3-1-4. Yeah, it has to be 3 in a row. You know, I mean, Alonzo Ball's been out for like 2 months, and you know, just ridiculous. But the baseball game, let me see what the hell's going on. If the Rays are playing, because the Rays are my team for baseball.
Are they?
Yeah. Let
See
me
you later,
see.
Penny. Have fun. Good luck.
Yeah, Penny,
All that
take care. Thanks for coming in.
coming.
I'm gonna make
Enjoy
my
your canine.
chocolate chip pancakes in
Oh
a
yeah,
cup.
that sounds good. Yeah,
In a
yeah.
cup.
Oh well, okay, but
It's
the,
pancake mix. I'm gonna put some
the other
chocolate
ones
chips
are
in it.
good too. Yeah, yeah.
I'll
When I had the
microwave it.
yeah, I smoked for 17 years, man. I was, you know, I always had the munchies. Right now, I
Yep.
got my what is it? I got my Cool Ranch Doritos right here. You know,
Oh God, you're one of those. My
yeah,
son is
Oh, I'm not a
infatuated.
Dorito person. You guys probably think I'm weird. I don't like
my
Doritos.
sour cream and onion chips.
But all of my kids love them.
Yeah,
If they come home without the little mini bags of Doritos for my boys, they'll have a conniption fit.
mm-hmm.
They're like, "You didn't even get me Doritos." One loves the nacho ones, and the other one loves the Cool Ranch ones. So it's like,
Yep. And even to this day, my mom sends me an Easter package, and she sent me a bit because the Reese's peanut butter eggs are my favorite candy in the world. So she sent me a bag that was like yay big,
mm-hmm.
with like
Yep.
60 pieces in it. Man, I ate that shit. Once I start eating one, boom, boom, boom,
Yep.
boom, I start pounding them things. You know,
Yep.
they are so good.
Exactly.
They only
They really
make those like 4 times a year, though. They have the peanut butter eggs, then they have the Christmas trees for Christmas time.
Yes. Yep.
The hearts at Valentine's Day,
Yep.
and then the pumpkins at Halloween.
I was
But
just gonna say, yeah, exactly.
that shit's good.
Maple syrup encrusted bacon.
Oh,
Yeah, I've
yo,
had
that
the
is so good.
yeah, I've
There's this
had the
I
place
put
in
infused one.
Florida called
I
Twin
put
Peaks.
brown sugar
Their
on my
bacon is
bacon.
really good. They
Hmm.
got like this the candied bacon at this place called Twin Peaks in Florida. They have the best
Twin
bacon. I love it. I had my Twin Peaks strapped down yesterday.
Yep. I know it cracks me up every time. It's like you're always like, my chest is killing me. Always gotta strap myself down.
I got to
Um,
remember to bring a water bottle with me next time because I was so parched by the end of
were you?
that. Mhm.
All right, let's check this out.
I was like, is there a catch? I'm like, where did most of our people go? But I see Spider-Man. Hey, he's doing a chilling and decoying at Fulton
Yeah,
County Sheriff's Department.
yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say I did just see. I mean, I figured ultimately we'll end up probably ending at like 2:45, 2:50, so I can get
Yeah.
ready to go out and get the wee ones off the bus.
Hmm. Well, at least this
Tara's
week I
got
was able to stay up. So, last week I had some issues that I had to deal with.
Yep.
Um, so I apologize for that. But
Apologize.
I was glad I was able to stay up though for all of Paris' story.
Yes. Yeah.
Which was
I
good.
that's why I was saying that was the most important thing. Up and it looks like Jay just went live for his updates too on Patrick after court.
Yep.
Hmm.
Let's see. So if you guys want to, please feel free to go watch the updates from Jay or check on Cam.
Yeah.
Cam's got going on.
I probably listen to Jay's updates rather than fishing, to be honest.
Right. Well, yeah, because we all like to know the updates for sure. Um, Jenny T, Nat, you cracked me up strapping down my teeth. This shit cracks me up every time. Let's see. I was looking up other inspirational quotes because I'm going to write down a few, I think, to post on a community post for here. I think that'd be cool. I was supposed to do so much crap last week too, and with the boys home, it was like pure chaos. So I was like, I'm gonna use this week to kind of catch up on my community posts, and but instead, so far, my crazy ass has been catching up on the trying to get my house picked up again.
Yeah, doing the spring cleaning and stuff. Getting everything
Right.
from winter put away and situated and get ready for spring and summer.
Exactly. Well, that on top of the kids have been home for an entire week. So it's like while I'm rotating for the seasons, it's like they put these kids on school vacation for a week. And it's like, okay, so now I have to clean up the actual normal mess in my house. It's like, geez.
Exactly. Yep.
This one's a good one too from Mahatma Gandhi. Let's see. It says, learn as if you will live forever. Live as if you will die tomorrow. Trying to think of who was the other one I used to like hearing quotes from, and I can never remember who it is. But then when I spot them, I'm like, oh my god, yeah.
Hmm.
This
So
one's a good.
finally, Elon Musk was able to buy Twitter, right, for $44 billion. Ain't that crazy?
Yeah, it is.
Unbelievable. Hmm. Unbelievable. $44 billion.
It's won by Winston Churchill. It says success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts.
What, are
That's a
you
good.
having a quote party?
Apparently, I said a quote. Now me with my. Once I get in a zone, and that gets everybody hungry. Her and Jay are infamous for their little food sessions, and then I'm like, oh great, now I gotta end live like 20 minutes early so I can stuff my face.
Literally a pancake in a cup. Where's Kodiak been at? This cup is named after them.
That's so crazy. I never even seen that. Like my boys have been getting me to buy them the Eggo, like their little mini chocolate chip pancakes in a bag. I'm like, what the crap? So now they're all about it. They're like, can you see us and have any of the microwavable pancakes in a bag? And I'm like, I mean, that's literally like, if I happen to see them, like, yeah, but they don't sell them like that anymore. Of course,
That's
they have.
funny. There's real pancakes actually in the freezer here.
Yep.
But I added chocolate chips to this shit.
Right.
All right, guys, listen. I'm gonna hop out of here. I'm gonna hop into PP Mass's thing.
Yes, you're good. We're gonna be ending any minute now anyway because it's almost 2:45. But
Peace out, chat.
Thanks for
See you
coming.
later, Nat.
Tell Jay.
Thanks for
check
having me on.
outside.
Yep.
All right. Bye,
Love you.
everybody.
Peace out.
Peace.
That's why I got this phone and
Mhm.
my laptop. I got you gotta multitask sometimes, but
Yeah. Well, that's what I do too with the two phones. I'll usually want, but I try to not so I can actually still pay attention. But I make sure I end in enough time to if I got to get my trash together or whatever, then I'll make sure I end it a little early so I'm not sitting on stream while I'm trying to damn get my trash together before I go outside and get the kids.
Yeah. Let me click on
takes me
Spider-Man here and see what's going on with his. He's just sitting in the car doing nothing. Let's see. And then I'll click on
And what'd you
Jay's
say?
and see. What?
What'd you say Cam was just decoying and what?
It says chilling and decoying at the Fulton County Sheriff's Department.
Gotcha. Chilling and decoying.
Yeah. Yep. And then now Jay's showing us some Chick-fil-A he got. Either that's his or he's doing an Uber run. I don't know. Or DoorDash
It's
or
probably
whatever.
this. I can't stand him.
Yeah. Yeah, I like to. Oh, there's the doggy and his lap chilling.
Simba literally will hop right in his lap as soon as he starts driving. It's like, bro.
Yeah. He's
I'm
chilling
like,
in the passenger seat, I think.
Yeah.
I think his wife's driving.
Oh yeah.
They're on a long highway right now. I don't know where that is, but
You're so welcome, Janice.
MJ says, "Love Chick-fil-A, my favorite." Yeah, they're good. They're good. I love any fast food, really, for the most part.
Right.
Whether it's Taco Bell, McDonald's, Burger King.
For real. I'm gonna definitely give Jay some shit because Chick-fil-A, they don't have a Chick-fil-A around here, around us at all. You have to go probably 45 minutes out to get Chick-fil-A.
Wow. That sucks. We got them all over the place.
I know.
Yeah. Down here. How's the weather been up by you? Has it been getting warmer?
Yeah, it's actually been pretty nice. This coming Sunday, it's gonna be 68. I'm like, oh yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I know, MJ. So I haven't seen it out there very often lately, but they were doing it a lot more before they built the Popeyes over there. They would always have the truck over there. Jay just turned his live off. Maybe he filled everybody in while he was on his way back. He's probably just gonna go in, go home, eat, and he'll probably go live again later and recap with everybody who, probably missed it this morning or now. I mean, oh, good. Okay, he's gonna leave it up. Thank you, Jenny T. Thank you.
Mhm.
This is a good one too by Will Rogers. It says, "Don't let yesterday take up too much of today." I'll have to look these up on my good phone when I end and I'm outside, because then I can just screenshot them and write them down when I come in. Experience is a hard teacher because she gives the test first, then the lesson afterwards. So true.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those are quotes for work. Let's see.
So yeah, when Irene does come on here, she's got some very good stories. She was telling me one last night about a guy who impregnated his 12-year-old daughter. Um, and there's a whole bunch of stuff involved with that one. But like over there, there's certain like provinces and certain tribes, but where she lives is different. It's
Right.
more towards the more civilized section. And that's like
Yep.
where I'm going. I'm going to it's called Lagos, Lagos.
Okay.
And she's about an hour away from there. So,
I'll have to
you
look
know,
at that. Text it to
yeah,
me and look at it.
yeah,
But
yeah. The place I'm staying at is obviously, it's a 5-star hotel called the Echo. And for 14,
yeah.
14 days, it's about $2,500 um, for the
Oh,
14 days. But there is 369 different hotels slash like bed and breakfast places, and so that's a
really?
lot. Yeah, 369 results that popped up. Um, and then I'll see my
I
friend Anthony. He lives like 5 hours away from there.
Oh, he does. So is he just
Yeah,
gonna drive and meet up with you one day, or you guys supposed to meet in the middle somewhere, or he's just coming
something
all the
like
way
that.
to you?
Yeah, we haven't really figured it out yet because he didn't know I was coming until recently because Irene told him and I didn't know that. I said, because she told me, she goes, "Oh, I told Anthony that you were coming here." I said, "Really?" I said,
Yeah.
"Well, what don't I was like, don't you think I should have been the one to tell him that?" But she was excited to let him know that.
I
So,
was just gonna say she's excited.
yeah. So I
I'd
was like, "All
probably
right."
do the same.
Yeah. I'm like, "I'm not mad. Don't worry. I was just curious as like, so it'll be nice, it'll be nice.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too.
I never took a
Down,
trip out of the country, so that'll be nice.
hell yeah. That will be
You ever
wicked
been out of the
nice.
country? Did you ever take a trip out of the country?
Not out of the country, just out of state. Like I've been to Texas, I've been to Tennessee, and I've been to Florida. Other than that, like the places that I've been to me, aren't really out of state because they're so close, like New Hampshire, Rhode Island, Maine, Cape Cod, because they're so close to where I am. It's like, I don't know, maybe, a couple hours or something, So to me, that's not really going anywhere, but
Hmm.
I definitely count Tennessee, Florida, and Texas for sure.
Yeah.
When I went to Florida, like I said, that happened when I was 13, um, because that state trooper actually entered us into a contest, which was so weird. But she entered us into a contest that happened to be going on in the newspaper at the time that they were called to my aunt and uncle's house for that. So
Hmm.
we're like, she's like, oh, chances are they won't win, but I just thought it would be cool because they're kids, and something to kind of lift their spirits. So it was so weird when my aunt had called my mom. I was like, yeah, so that contest about the state trooper have entered Julie and Tammin as they won, so we're gonna be driving to Florida. Chip's gonna drive the van, and we got passes to Universal and to Disney. So
Yeah, that's cool.
yeah, it was cool. I
Jules,
was like,
did you see the private chat?
yeah, I did. Not, I
Oh,
didn't like
'cause
fully read it. I just like glanced at it real quick.
I didn't even know it was there. Yeah, I just looked at it, but I was
Yeah,
just checking if you did.
yeah. I
Oh,
just peeked enough to see like two words and kind of probably assumed what it was, so I just exited off of it.
gotcha. Yeah.
But yeah, so it was cool. It was definitely. I mean, like I said, I was young, so I didn't get to do as much as I could now. So I would love to go back to Florida. Take the kids to Disney.
Hmm.
Um, that would be really cool. I always wanted to take the kids to Disney. I wanted to take them since I had my first daughter.
Hmm. It was cool to see
So
Alex and JDQ meet up.
I was dying that Pred literally fell for the whole Drake thing. I'm like, you've got to be
Mm-hmm.
kidding me right now. This dude genuinely fell for this shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay. I mean, like I keep telling JDQ, I'm like, you're very, very close to looking like him.
Yeah.
Out of fandom, I absolutely could see somebody, believing that for sure. So I wasn't fully shocked, but I was still like, wow. Like, and the guy's like, oh, speaking of, like, you have a concert coming up tomorrow or whatever, and he's just like, yeah, I'm taking my private jet. Oh yeah, you're Drake.
Mm-hmm.
You have a private jet. It's like, oh my god, this guy really wanted to believe it wholeheartedly.
Yeah, that was crazy. Yep.
Yeah, that was definitely hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
It was so good though. I'm like, yeah, that was epic. So good. I feel like, I mean, it goes to show what we always say that, the Preds will literally believe what they want to believe, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
so, if they literally think, you're telling them one thing and they are like, I don't know, that's not what I see. But you're like, no, it really is. They're like, okay. Like you want it so bad. Now I guarantee you that dude's probably running around like, so I got in trouble last night and Drake was
Mm-hmm.
like, oh my god.
This is strange. I'm watching Spider-Man's chat here, and that girl that was, with him the other night. Like, I've
Yep.
never seen that name. Her name in chat is Samantha Marie.
Hmm.
And I've never seen that name comment before. And she's telling him, take my. For one, I don't know what's up with the cowboy hat. That's like new stuff that he's been doing with that and the boots.
Yeah.
He like turned into a cowboy. Um,
Right. I was
but
gonna say
but
I
she's
never seen him.
but she's like, take off my cowboy hat and just saying weird stuff. It's very strange. Um,
Yeah. I think I was gonna say I never seen a Samantha Marie in chat. I've seen obviously Sammy Marie, but I never seen Samantha Marie.
and then using the name, decoying with Lala, and so a whole bunch of people are going in there thinking that's actually Lala, Blue, and it's not. It's
Oh,
just like, why would you choose that name, Lala? Like out
right.
of all the names you could pick, I don't know. It's
That's so
strange.
crazy. Yeah, I
Yeah.
was gonna somebody else had told me to, because I haven't even seen who this new girl is.
Yeah.
Uh, yes, I am Jenny T. I got on my ghost T-shirt and my Gordon Flowers hoodie. I did actually. I had on my PP Mask joggers this morning, but then it got too warm, so I had to change. But so now I'm in just like regular like
Yeah,
joggers, warmer ones.
you're right, Tara. But you know, for them giggling at the camera like they was like two little school kids was a little uncomfortable to watch for me, to be honest with you.
Where? And just now?
Now, his chat last night.
Oh,
Yeah,
I could.
you
I
know.
assume it was chaotic last night, then, huh?
Yeah, yeah, they're both because she was on a call with some pred and like they're both giggling at the camera that we're watching and it was just uncomfortable for me to watch that. And I'm sure it was for a lot of people. You know, it's like, you know,
Yeah, because I mean, you're supposed to be professional and try to keep focused.
that's
You know
what
what I
I'm
mean?
saying.
Feel like
Yeah.
the more you're giggling and stuff, you're kind of. I mean, you're continuing to come out of character. Realistically, you are acting. That you got to play the part. So if you're keep focusing on chat and just giggling about it the whole time, it's kind of.
Yeah,
Um,
MJ. Yeah. Spider-Man's chat from last night where he's with that girl doing that call and they're both giggling like school kids. It was just, for me, it was very uncomfortable to watch that type of thing, you know.
yeah, it's like
And like Jules just said, it's very, it's taking it to an unprofessional spot, you know. That's just my opinion. So,
yeah.
you know.
Just, I mean, like we were saying, you break in character. So, I mean, realistically, I mean, it kind of makes it awkward. Everybody's sitting there looking at the same chat, and it's like, what's so funny? Like, what are we doing? You know?
Hmm.
And it's like, yeah, I mean, yes, we all laugh at some of the dumb shit these guys say. Um,
No,
but
I'll look at it
the
though,
way it
MJ.
sounds, the way
Hmm.
it sounds to me, it sounds like they just were coming out their necks with it, like to a whole new level, you know?
Very true. Very true, you know. So,
Definitely makes it awkward.
yeah, MJ, it was definitely a shit show, you know. Bruce, because he sings country really well. I mean, that ain't really him singing. That's auto tune, you know. So ask him to freestyle on his channel, which he ain't done yet, and he's not gonna. Does that sound like anything like his voice? Definitely not. That's auto tune. You know, my friend that does music on Twitch. You know, you change the sound of your voice, but so most of that's not even him. It's a machine making that noise. He's just um talking slash
Doing the
singing
move.
into it, but it's totally
Right.
changing the frequency of it. You know, that's what auto tune does. So, because if he was like good that good, he would be doing it right now because you'd make a
Right.
great living doing it. Yeah, but him and I,
Right.
we've had a history, obviously. So, I'm not going to get into any type of bashing because we're past that point. Him and I, we're good now.
Yeah.
Um, so
I
I'm just
didn't
saying
really
it's
like,
uncomfortable.
right. I think like you can kind of tell where it's tuned. You know what I mean? So,
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, it definitely does not sound like his voice. That's for sure. Yeah, you know, definitely doesn't. But wait till he freestyle. If you watch some of it, he has old videos where he's actually singing with the mic. Um, but that's on his other channels. He has two other channels from way back when. And when you hear him
oh,
sing
really?
on those, yeah, yeah. He shared them not too long ago too. He said what the other channels were, and one of them he has a straight microphone, and he's singing, and you can clearly hear the difference. But when you bring auto tune into the picture, it's going to make anybody sound
Yep.
like a professional singer. you know, absolutely. You know, I'm just a
Right, like a
shower
pro. Yeah.
singer. Yeah, I just sing in the shower. So me, I'm not any good myself either. So um, yeah.
I'm like, I'll sing in the shower or in a car, but that's about it. Or when I'm cleaning, like, but you wouldn't catch me doing it on camera or nothing like that.
hmm But like I said, I'm just trying to keep things good now. I just had wanted to put my 2 cents in about that.
I have no idea about that, Jenny T. That's the first I heard of that, to be honest. Um,
Well, that's what was said. It wasn't American Idol, it was The Voice. And claims that like it happened during COVID.
mm.
Because him and I
Oh,
used
okay,
to be
maybe I
really,
did hear
yeah, him and I used to be really close. And then we had our differences and things happened. But it was The Voice, I believe he said, and then COVID hit or whatnot, and then when the show came back, like they didn't call him back or something like that. I don't know what it was, but um, but more power to him. He's doing this now, and if he's passionate about doing this and that's what he wants to do, amen to that. Um, anybody who gets the pets off the street, I'm all for that. So as long as they're not doing it in a
right.
mocking manner,
Yep. Right.
like a Rami type of manner. So
Yeah, exactly. Oh, let me stick my batteries on the charger and take the trash out with me.
yeah, I think it was 20
Sorry, I keep
2019
muting.
it
It's
was
a
on there. It's all good. We're past the 2 hour 1 minute
oh,
mark. You wanna end it now so you can do your stuff and get the kids off the
um,
bus?
yeah. I got 5 minutes so I can toss my shoes on and get outside and whatnot.
Sounds
But
good.
yeah, so yeah, we
Sounds
can do
good.
that.
Sounds good.
And I will make sure you guys that just I think somebody probably gonna have to remind me, to be honest, but
Remind.
to put up link up there. I did that the other day, but um I need to put the other info that I had for the survivors up there, and I need some of the quotes that I have, so I'll put those up
Hey
there.
Kim,
So,
what's going on, Kim? Yeah.
hi, Kim. That's
Yeah, I'll
okay, honey.
text you in
Thank
like
you.
I'll text you in a couple hours about just something about a link. I'll just say, oh, don't forget the link or something like that.
Yeah, yeah, just yeah. Remind
Mhm.
me about the community post. Just say that. Yeah. Thank you.
Mhm.
I get mom brain after a certain point. So, well, well, thank you, you guys, for coming on. And who said, why does everyone hate Rami? I call him Rami because he's a disrespectful person, and he makes a mockery of catching. He does not genuinely. I don't think he is in it for the right reasons. I genuinely feel like it's for show for him. It is just money and show for him. So,
Mhm.
but I feel like if you ask enough people, they'll probably tell you the same thing, Tara. Um, but
Hey,
yeah,
Cats. What's up?
I'm not sure why your notifications. You might need to like hit the bell, Kim, and shut off your notifications and then hit it and click all again to turn them back on. So sometimes it just doesn't. YouTube does it to me and a lot of people quite a lot, um,
Mhm.
unfortunately. So, yeah, so try that, see if it works. But so thank you, you guys, for coming, and we'll definitely be chatting through the week, and we'll see you next week.
Peace out, y'all. Love you
Bye,
all. Have a
guys.
good day. We'll see you next week.
Absolutely.